This video is sponsored by Rider Justice Motorcycle Lawyers. There are 1,700 motorcyclists up here at this event. This is kind of off the charts here for an ADV rally. It's pretty cool. So this is where I slept last night, and it was awesome. I was just laying in this hammock with the breeze blowing. It went pretty well overall. I slept really good here. It's the middle of summer, and I'm on another big ride. This time, it's a 3-week ride from my home in southern Arizona up to Washington State, and then back down the coast of California. That's 4,000 miles of riding coming up in this series of videos. And along the way, I'll be trying out some of my favorite motorcycle camping gear and some new ideas for motorcycle cooking. I hope you really enjoy this adventure. Right now I'm camping out by myself in Central Oregon. It's peaceful here and quiet. Definitely a little bit different than the event that I just came from.
How about a big round of applause for Touratech for putting on the absolute best event?
So I'm up here in Washington State at the Touratech Rally. It's the middle of June. And I rode up here about 10 days ago. It took me 8 days to get up here from Arizona. Spending a few days up here at the rally. And it's been 10 years since I've been to the Touratech Rally. And my God, I can't tell you how much it has changed. There are so many bikes here, so many vendors. It has become such a big deal, the biggest adventure motorcycle rally in the United States these days. There's a huge camping area over here. It looks like maybe 10 acres of tents set up. You got motorcycles coming and going. Every different kind of adventure motorcycle, from the big ones to the small ones, sidecars. So Touratech has got all kinds of really great adventure rides laid out. They've got GPS tracks, maps for all the roads in this area. That's what everybody's doing right now. They're pretty much out on their motorcycles riding around in the backcountry of Washington State.
It's turned into just this amazing rally and everyone's happy.
I got a chance to see a lot of my fans, and I gave a presentation about my history and background as a motorcycle filmmaker. Eva was there too with her new project bike, a brand new Triumph 1200 with some really special Moscow motorcycle luggage that hasn't been released yet. I don't get up here as often to ride anymore, but man, when I do, especially at an event like this, there are just so many people to say hello to. We got the BDR booth over here.
There's been a lot of snow and it's melting quickly, but you know, everybody's excited to get on the route as soon as they can.
We have got a lot of women here learning some new skills, making them be masters of their bikes.
ADV is doing so much to get more women in adventure motorcycling.
So we exist to help women to either become ADV riders or become better ADV riders.
Everybody is rocking it, practicing all their motorcycle riding skills, and we're just having a great weekend. It's so fun.
So I was just walking around checking out the booths here, and I ran into Rod from Pask, and he's got a really cool trailer for adventure motorcycles that he's going to show us here.
Our trailer is basically designed to be like a roof rack for ADV bikes. You can have full gear on the front and you can add more on the back.
How does it come on and off? Is that easy to do?
You pull a pin, flip a lever, and it comes off.
So I'm going to take off from this Touratech rally, and I'm going to take my time getting home. I'm going to make some videos along the way. So let's get out of here and go for a ride. Let's hit the road, see what the day's adventure brings. I stopped here on the side of the road to have a look at the Maryhill Loops Road. This is a historic road here in Washington State. A guy by the name of Sam Hill was one of the Northwest's first advocates for modern roads. In 1913, Sam Hill convinced the governor of Oregon to come to Maryhill and see 10 miles of demonstration roads he'd constructed over the prior 4 years at his own expense. He was experimenting with road building and surfaces and different techniques, and this is what he came up with. It's the Maryhill Loops Road. It was the first asphalt paved road in Washington State. And prior to construction of US 97 over here, it served as the only road between the Columbia River and Goldendale up to the north. So this road rises about 850 feet through a series of 25 curves. 8 of them are hairpin turns at a grade of about 5%. So if you're in this area near Maryhill, Washington on the Columbia River Gorge, stop by and have a look at the historic Maryhill Loops Road. So tonight I decided to sleep in my hammock underneath a tarp. I'm still getting practice, but it seemed to work pretty good tonight, even though it's a little bit windy out. So these knots that I tied down here, they're called taut line hitches, and they're adjustable, which is kind of cool. So you can cinch it up as much as you need and it'll hold. That's the idea with it. So it's an adjustable knot that you could tighten up just like that. I feel pretty good about this. I think it's going to work okay. We'll see if it continues. I'm pretty stoked with this to see how it works out. And this is a new piece of equipment that I'm trying out. It's a gear sling used by hunters. See, we've got all these different hooks here, and it's on this strap. And this strap has a buckle on this end. We're going to wrap it around the tree, and that's going to give us some hooks to hang our gear on. One of the new things that I'm trying out on this trip is a cooler. I researched a lot of coolers and settled on this one because it fits right inside of my pannier and there's no zipper. You just open it up and have access to all of your food. Tonight I'm going to cook some shrimp and rice. This is definitely something that I wouldn't be able to cook unless I had a cooler like this. Oh my, this is a really good dinner for motorcycle camping. What a great night here in Central Oregon. This is a magic towel. It's really easy to use and fun. You just put some water on it and then it expands. It's a really easy way to clean up my dishes. Well, thanks a lot for being here. I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.